Welcome everyone. You are watching Quantitative Aptitude series with Sachin Gopna. In this video, we will see the basic concepts of a partnership. Now let's see the concept of the partnership. Suppose two persons A and B started a business. So in the first case, A invested 5 lakh rupees and B invested 8 lakh rupees. And after 1 year, they made a profit of 4 lakh rupees, right? So this 4 lakh rupees will not divide equally in between these two because B invested more amount. So B should get some more amount as compared to A. This is one thing. So profit will depend on who will invest more amount, that person will get more profit. So the first thing is profit will depend on the ratio of the investment. Second thing is, suppose they started a business with, let's say, 5 lakh rupees and again 8 lakh rupees. But A stayed for this business for, let's say, 12 months and B stayed there just for, let's say, 9 months. And after 1 year, means 12 months, they made a profit of, let's say, again 4 lakh rupees. Now in this case, this 4 lakh rupees will depend on the time as well as the ratio of the investment as well, both things. So the second factor of the profit is the ratio of the time period, right? So these two are the major factors on which the profit will depend in a partnership. Okay, if this point is clear to you, so we can say the profit P and A is the amount which they are going to invest and T is the time. So the profit will directly proportional to the amount, and also profit is directly proportional to the time. So we can say profit is directly proportional to amount into time. This is the profit of person 1, amount A1 and time T1. Similarly for person 2 is A2 into T2, right? If we find the ratio of P1 and P2, then we will get A1 T1 upon A2 T2. So this is the only formula which we need to understand in a partnership, right? You can break this directly a proportional sign with some factor. Let's say P1 is equal to K A1 upon T1, and here P2 is equal to K A2 upon T2, and if you divide this, K will get a cancel out. So this is the formula for the partnership ratios. Okay, now let's see all type of questions which are possible on this topic. So the first type of a question says when the different amount is invested for the same time. So if you see, two partners Arun and Rahul invested 10,000 and 8,000 rupees in a business. After 1 year, they get a profit of this. Find the profit ratio of Rahul and Arun. So if you see here, they invested different amount but for a same time. Same time means they invested for a whole 1 year, right? So you know the profit of P1 is equal to A1 T1 and profit of T2 is equal to A2 T2, right? So profit of P1 will be what? The invested amount is 10,000 and time is 1 year, let's say 12 months. And P2 is equal to amount invested is 8,000 and the time stayed in the business is again 12 months. So the ratio of P1 and P2 will be P1 upon P2 is equal to 5 upon 4. So this is the ratio of their profits. So P will get 5 parts and 2 will get 4 parts. Now how to solve this, right? So now you know the P1 is to P2 is equal to 5 is to 4 and the total profit they made is of 2700, right? 2700. Now we need to break a 2700 into 5 is to 4 part. So we can see this is 5 and 4. Total parts are 5 plus 4 is equal to 9 parts, right? And the one part will be equal to what? So 27 upon 9, it means 300. So one part is equal to 300. So 5 part will be equal to 1500 and the 4 part will be equal to 1200. So this is the profit of this one, but they're asking of the profit of Rahul and Arun. So see, in a question they gave you Arun to Rahul, but asking for the Rahul to Arun. So answer will be 1200 is to 1500. B should be the answer. Make sure what they're asking. Okay, let's see a second type of question. So they are investing some amount but for a different time. So Rahul started a business with 25,000 rupees for 6 months. So profit of Rahul will be what? Amount into time, 6 months. And profit of Anjali, so Anjali joined Rahul's business after 1 month, right? So she spent 30,000 rupees but joined 1 month late. It means she stayed in that business just for 5 months, and after 6 months they made a profit of 10,200 rupees. So the ratio of profit will be what? This is 5 upon 6. So ratio of profit is 1 is to 1. So they will get a same profit, right? 1 is to 1 means the amount will be same. So they will get 5100 and 5100, the half of this. So answer D is the right answer. So now in the third type of question, you will see on the basis of the same thing, like time will be different or maybe amount will be different, but the person can also differ. It might be a 2 persons in a business, might be 3 persons as well. Next type of question says the Anjali started a new business with an investment of 36,000 rupees. After 4 months, Bharat joined her business with some investment. At the end of a year, the total profit was divided between them in this ratio. How much capital was invested by Bharat in the business? So you need to find this. So if you see here, we know the profit of P1 is equal to amount invested. So Anjali invested 36,000, right? And she stayed there in a business for whole 12 months. But the Bharat joined the business with some capital X, and Bharat was there in a business for 8 months because he joined 4 months late. So if you find the ratio of P1 and P2, which is 36,000 into 3 upon 2x, and the ratio of profit is 9 is to 7, which is equal to 9 upon 7, right? So if you divide this 9 with this, it will give you 4000, and if you divide this, it will give you 2000, right? So the value of x is what? 7 will be multiplied here 21, and it will be 42,000. So Bharat invested 42,000 rupees. So that's why the profit was shared in a ratio of 9 is to 7. So now in this question we have Anjali, Bharat and Chetan started a new business with the investment in the ratio of 1 is to 2 is to 4. So investment ratio. So let's say the investment is X is to Y is to Z. So it is in the ratio of 1 is to 2 is to 4. So now after 6 months, A invested the half amount more as before. So if you see the total amount of A, so first A invested, let's say X amount for first 6 months. Now A invested half amount more as before. So first A invested this, now A invested half more as before. But for the, so first let's say Bharat invested the Y amount for first 6 months, then he invested the same amount for next 6 months. What about the C? So C withdraw 1/4 of his investment. So first for the first 6 months, C invested, let's say Z amount, then he withdraw the 1/4 of the amount for next 6 months. So if you solve this is 6x plus 3 by 2 x into 6. So this is something 3, 9 plus 6 is 15x. What about this? This is 2y, 12. This is something 18x, sorry, 18y. And here it will be 6z minus 3 by 4 into 6z. So this is 3 by 2. So this will be, sorry, this is plus. So 12 plus 9, 21 upon 2z. So these are the values of the total investment, and this investment is done in the ratio of 1 is to 2 is to 4. So now you need to multiply this investment here. So what we got is 15x, 18y, 21 by 2z. Now you need to multiply this with 1 is to 2 is to 4. So you will get 15x, 36y and 42z. Now you can divide this whole equation by, let's say, 3. So this is 5x and this will be 12y and this is 14z. So this should be the ratio of the profit, because profit is directly proportional to the amount and time, and here is the amount and you are going to multiply the time from this. So the answer will be second. That's how you can solve when the three persons are there in a partnership business. Okay, let's see one more question. So Rajesh made a profit of 9 lakh rupees with three partners. 20% out of it is paid as a tax. If the rest amount is divided among this way, find the shares. So very easy question, you can do it by yourself. So 20% is already spent, so total left with is the 80%. So 80% of this 7 lakh 20,000 rupees. So now you need to divide this amount into this ratio. So the ratio is 1 is to 3 by 2 is to 2. You can multiply this with 2. So 2 is to 3 is to 4. Now you need to divide this amount into this ratio. So the total parts are like what? This is 9 parts. So one part will be equal to 80,000 rupees, right? So two part will be 1 lakh 60,000 rupees, three part will be 2 lakh 40,000 rupees, and four parts is equal to 3 lakh 60,000 rupees. So the answer will be, oh, this should be 32, not 36. So answer should be fourth, because 8 4s are 32. So that's why you can solve. Okay, so let's see the last question. So Anjali, Bharat, Chetan started a business with the ratio of 1 is to 2 is to 1 is to 3 is to 1 is to 4. So you can simplify this by multiplying 12. So this is 6 is to 4 is to 3 is the ratio. After 2 months, Anjali withdraw half of her capital, and after 10 months from now, a profit of 378 is divided among all three of them. What is Bharat's share? Okay, so what they are saying is after 2 months, Anjali withdraw half of her capital, and after 10 months from now, a profit of this is divided among all of them. So if you understand, the total business was there for 12 months, right? So Anjali started with, let's say, this is the ratio of business share, it means the amount. So first Anjali, let's say, invested a 6 for, let's say, 2 months, then she withdraw half of her capital, it means she is just left with a 3 for next 10 months. So this is the profit ratio for her. Now for the Bharat, he was there with the whole 12 months, and the Chetan was there also for whole 12 months. So if you solve this, 30 plus 12, 42 is to 4 into 12 is to 3 into 12. You can divide this with 6. So this is 7 is to 8 is to 6. So this is the ratio. They are asking for the Bharat share. So Bharat share is this. So total is what? So 14, 21 is the total parts. So if you divide 21 by 378, what you will get is, and this will go by the 8. So one part is equal to 8, and Bharat's parts is the 18 part of this. So if you multiply this 8 with this, so this will be 144. So the share of Bharat will be 144 rupees. So this is how you can solve a partnership type of questions. Thanks for watching our videos. If you're liking our videos, kindly do share, comment and like. It gives us motivation to work for you. Thank you so much.